Let's take another from me. Alright guys, this is my name's Emily. Hello. It's lovely to meet all of you. It's my first time hosting, so I'm gonna try to remember everything, but if I forget, I'm gonna shout out to someone who knows what they're doing. So, first things first, welcome to Providence Improv Guild. I'm very excited to have you. Alright, the one thing I have to say, I'm just gonna say it now before I forget. You need to know how to get out if there's an issue. There won't be. Okay, I'm not manifesting a problem or anything. The door you came in is the door you go out. So the word exit is in big red letters over it. So you know what to do. And then if, so the stairs you came up are the stairs you go down. If you forget or you just are in a panic, like I probably would be, just go down the hallway. There's another set of stairs. Okay, that was the legally required information. There's a bathroom, and you might have already used it, maybe, I don't know. You can use it at any point. You don't have to ask. You don't have to raise your hand. It's a single stall though, and it's really like when you go in, and you'll see if you go in, the toilet's really far from the door, so you're going to want to lock it because if not, if you're down there and someone opens the door, it's going to be really uncomfortable for everyone involved. And you won't get some shuffling to the side, like to lock it and shut it. It's just nobody wants that. So that's the bathroom situation. So, which is a good band name, and I call it Nobody Used That. Okay, what's next? Is anyone new to improv? Has anyone never seen improv before? Hey! You're in for a treat. Has anyone not been to Providence Improv Guild before? Hey! Okay, so what's next? Oh, warm-up word. We'll do a quick warm-up. For this, for improv, you gotta make sure you're like ready to rock and roll. All right. On the count of 3, you're gonna yell out a word. And it's gonna be your favorite middle school teacher's name. 1, 2, 3. There was some poor timing from this area. So good job, guys. Okay, so there's 3 acts tonight. The first one is a level 1 showcase, and I'm gonna do a quick side thing. So there are classes here, obviously, at Providence Improv Guild. I myself just graduated from level 4 recently. Thank you. Just selfless plug there. I can attest they're the best. They're just the best. And so level 1, so scary, but amazing. It takes such guts to get up here and do this. So like, it's just, I'm already like so proud of a level 1 that's performing tonight. It's like, you guys are gonna feel great when you're done. I'm freaking out right now. Sorry, I'm probably making it worse. But anyway, Danny is gonna come up and introduce them. So welcome, Danny.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I am truly excited for this level 1 class. We've been together for 8 weeks leading up to the 2 showcases. This is our final showcase. And honestly, I think this group of students has been one of the most fun embodiments of when people ask me, how do different people do improv, or is there one set way to do it? The thing that I say constantly is, it's whatever your personality is, whatever your dynamic is, just amplified. Everyone has different ways, and that's what makes it really funny. And this class has definitely been the embodiment of that, because there's so many unique personalities, and they are just fucking hilarious. Everyone has grown so much, and I'm really proud of them. The other teacher's sick tonight, and we got a couple of sick students, so I'll just be giving a little support. I'm gonna let them run the show, but whatever they need, I'll be on the sideline. So everybody, put your hands together for the amazing Soul Burger!
To start us off, we need a word.
Lantern.
Ball.
Chicken.
Peanut. Good chicken.
Chicken. Dave, you know you can't tie your shoes. You've tried too many times.
What you thinking about?
Do you believe in gravity?
Sometimes.
I believe in flying too as well. Don't you? I feel like me and you run into each other like some type of attraction.
Well, I see the force field between us, but yeah, I see you through the glass.
Point your finger like this.
All right, welcome tour members, welcome. This is the Alpha Male Exhibit. They don't do very well in purse, but it's no problem. Just listen to one of these guys, they'll tell you off for being late. It's great. Again, they don't do well in herds, but individually, they tend to excel, but crash after a little while. Read some of the plaques on the walls. They should give you everything you need to know.
I didn't think there'd be so many alpha males at an improv show.
It's really, they'll surprise you at every turn and how they can disappoint you.
They always give me raw meat.
Only raw meat. They refuse to eat anything else even though it makes them sick.
Dolores, make me a drink already. Freaking out.
Dad, why you always yell at Mom?
I can't help it. Can you make me a drink?
Oh yeah, you want some liquor for your nightly drive?
Scotch and water. Scotch and water.
Let me go find it.
I mean, just wait till you do that in a real car.
Oh, how I wish upon the highest star. Don't you wish, Jimmy? Don't you wish we were taller?
I wish I was a little bit shorter.
That isn't what I was expecting you to say. I still think the stars can grant us what we want.
I don't know what's
I'm a shining star.
Oh shit!
You. Why you always coming back around? I really hate you. But don't leave.
What do you want to leave me? I didn't do nothing to you, did I?
Always driving that taxi instead of coming home.
I have to drive, but I have to make my money, don't I? It's not like that in England, is it? So
Yeah.
you decide to do that.
In England, y'all just use lifts, right?
Not really, actually. You usually more use it. The buggies, you know what buggies are?
I know about the move.
Oh, you want to what?
Why is Mom rich?
Excellent form. You're gonna get out there and you're gonna be the best chicken that Farmer McDonald's ever had. In my 4th grade play class, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna be a master of theater arts.
Ted, this training regimen is blowing everyone away. The cows, the horses, everyone's jealous.
No one can be as good of a chicken as Jared here.
Jared, you're an inspiration to us all.
Move.
I'll never live up to Jared.
Where have I gone wrong?
It's perfection.
I've lived. Nice to have you over. I've lived in this apartment 50 years. Look outside. Look at these kids. Fast cars and wild hairdos.
Oh, yeah. You're running a little bit late.
Oh, sorry.
You're running a little bit wet.
How long is a dance like this?
10 hours straight.
I thought this was gonna make the girls come over, no? Is this work?
My boy, come out here. This entire mansion, all its fruitful estates, it'll all be yours one day when I kick the bucket. Aren't you excited?
Wicked excited.
Great. I raised you just right.
Say hello to my little friend!
It's coming sooner than I thought, son. What's gonna look your face?
So, all right.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't really care, but.
Oh, I kind of wanted to talk about it, but now that you said that, I feel like I have other issues going on now.
What's going on?
Oh, that's not, it's pronounced Gary, but.
I would honestly just say, I was having a lot of self-esteem issues.
Listen, bro.
I was
Hold sour, hit the gym, delete Facebook, you'll be straight.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I feel just as not inferior as I did 30 seconds ago.
See? Now with this instructional video, you too can see how to become an alpha male for our news.
Your legs broke too?
Yeah. You took bandage?
Yeah. Help it out. Okay.
Take this.
Oh.
What are you doing laying there in a pile of mud?
Looking at your shoes, you're kind of ugly.
Why are you using the dead bodies like that?
Oh.
Yeah, only?
I got fired at the funeral director.
Look, man, it's no such like that. Drop the ass over there and I'll bring it over here.
Okay.
Yeah. And some talent too as well. Okay. How's that feel?
Pretty
Going heavy?
like
Going
a crime. Feels like a crime.
Oh, look at Excuse me, I'm trying to get to Providence Place Mall. I don't know what that is.
You know exactly where it is.
I don't know. I'm not from here.
I've seen you there.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
We went to college together. You live across the street from me. We've been friends for years.
I don't know about that. I've never seen you in my life, have I?
Listen, now that you're Mr. Big Hollywood, put on a fake British accent, you just gonna tell me that you forget about us little people in Providence Square or Kennedy Plaza.
Billy, when are you gonna get rid of this talking mouse?
I'm never gonna get rid of him.
Don't
He's
kill me.
beautiful. Can you hear him too?
Please don't kill me, give me trees.
I actually meet so many of your needs. I'm 13 years old.
I don't have that disease, I promise.
Get him checked.
How old are you?
Mouse aged.
Don't you believe me now?
I don't believe you.
Jeez.
There he goes.
All the animals in my life can talk. He isn't the only one.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I'm the talking chicken.
Yes, exactly. When will you ever believe me? I should go to a fancy school with real children.
We're gonna fry him up.
I wanted
And that's a joke!
actually have mono, but it's We Have Mono!
Good evening, we have mono. We are gonna be people in a hospital. What hospital? It's named hospital.
Butler Hospital.
Butler Hospital, great. And all we need is a word.
Bald.
Bald. Bald Butler Hospital. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying you should have been there for him. That's all I'm saying.
Well, why don't you try raising him on your own and, working 3 jobs, make ends meet? Where are you? Don't let it stop me.
I'm an astronaut.
Please.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, this again. I go up to space. I can see the moon. I stepped on the moon. Shut up.
Everything you said is so true. It's true and it's pretty cool, okay?
Yeah,
You know how hard I work. You know how hard I
We're tired
work.
of hearing about it at parties, all right?
Hey, Mom, Dad, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hi, honey. Hello. How are you? Good. You like it here?
Hello, son.
Father.
Yes, you might not recognize him. This is your father. He's the biggest mistake I've ever made. But from it came the best thing that ever happened to me, and that is you.
From you and her, the best thing that came out of it was me, Dad. That's what she's saying with inflection to hurt your feelings, but I'm not entirely concerned with that. I want to get both sides. I like both of you, 50-50.
I think that's a great attitude, to remain neutral in such a situation. Such high dramatic stakes to remain calm and not get us to fight anymore. Thank you, son. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm sorry, Dad. I know you like me to cause drama, you make these little plans for me, you send them in. I'm not reading your emails anymore, Dad. I'm not making little plans so that, the chicken gets a little bit messed up, it's a little bit burnt, so no one enjoys it.
Do you know the bandwidth it takes to send an email from the space station down to Earth? You know that you're ignoring that when I send you that email?
Dad, sometimes maybe just don't be in space. When Mom. I didn't mean that.
Would you go to a bird and tell it not to fly? Would you tell Santa Claus not to deliver gifts? Would you tell the sun not to shopping?
The sun hasn't forgotten my birthday for 12 years. Okay, the sun knows my. Alright, the sun obviously doesn't know my birthday, but you also know my birthday. So the sun and you have that in common. They don't know my birthday.
Except what the difference is that you're not very bright. Huh.
Well, 50% of me is him, so I'm hoping he's at least 75% smart. So I'm not good with math.
I'm gonna get us some.
So, how are you liking it? I don't just
He's
feel like
laying it on so thick, it's like.
I know it's cringe.
So much attention.
It's so cringe.
Cringe, Mom, what?
What? I mean,
You can't say cringe.
what?
Okay,
What? I'm sorry. What we always said he didn't
Listen,
eat that.
I'm
Is
sorry.
that what you're supposed to say? Is that right?
It's not supposed to sound cool when you say it. But listen. We have to get along. We have to be on the same page.
We're getting along great.
He doesn't.
Listen,
Me and Dad have been eating without you for a little bit, and he's probably going to tell you some big dramatic news, but don't believe him. It's not true. None of it's true.
Okay. Listen, to me, the last time we were here, we spoke to your doctor, and he let us know that you lie quite a bit. So I love you, but I just don't know if I can trust you right now. This big dramatic thing. What could he possibly tell me?
Do you know that there's such thing as parent, teacher, doctor? My doctor couldn't have told you that I'm blind. Nice try, Mom. What do you tell me next? Dad didn't cheat on you, he just made the whole thing up? That's a crazy thing to say.
That's a low blow.
But maybe you did. Maybe Dad told me.
Dad told you that he cheated on me?
Why would he do that?
You know what? You're growing up to be just like the old asshole. Ooh. Just so you know, just calling it like I see it. You better. Don't you dare talk to me like that.
I was just gonna say that part of me is you, so it's kind of like, see what you did, and you were like making your whole like.
Yeah, check it, Apollo 19, look at YouTube, yeah.
Thank you. He's gonna be good. He's really, I think he's in a bad mood. I don't know if today's a good day to visit him.
I know we don't get along, but it's my son.
I know. But you know, he said that you two were meeting without me. What is that about?
I'm meeting with his doctors and his teachers at the same time, or I'm discussing his health. There's a confidentiality agreement between all three of us.
But it's a parent-teacher job.
Yeah.
Not father, doctor, teacher, confidentiality.
Actually, I had to sign a paper that everyone at school was.
You know what, that's exactly my point. The doctor told me that he's been lying. I can't trust him.
What's her son?
I don't think it matters.
Well, I only know one liar in my family.
He means you, Mom. He's talking about you.
I told him I knew about you in Colorado.
No, I didn't. No,
Oh.
no, I didn't say it was Paul Rudd.
I said Paul Rodman, or accountant. You didn't. You said Paul Rodman.
Okay,
We didn't
bring it up,
find
I
out
wasn't
this
gonna
way.
bring it up, okay? But Paul and I go way back, and you know,
Yeah, she knows Paul.
I know Paul. Paul and I have known each other about 17 years, and
You're making
you
this
know,
worse.
well,
Maybe drink
Paul and I had a crazy night while you were up in Mars.
And I know because, like, the walls are
No.
paper. No, they're not paper thin. They're secure. I couldn't hear anything.
No, okay, yes,
Right?
listen,
I don't know if you want me to know that I heard the message. Just, Mom, just tell me in confidence, real quick, if I should know to tell Dad if I heard it or not.
I'm right here, I can hear everything.
I mean, you have to learn about the birds and the bees sometimes, so, you know, but we'll leave it at that. But, yes, we've had an affair over the years, but you know what, here's something that you should probably know, is that when you were on your big, you know, space exploration, and I was alone, newly married to you, again, big mistake, I, you know,
Should I cover my
Got-
ears?
you've already heard all this. I got together with Paul, and we had a very productive evening together.
Wait a second.
What's he?
I was pregnant.
Is Paul Rudd awesome?
He's your father.
I have an astronaut dad. Cool. Okay, that's great. Who cares about the Paul Rudd? My brother could be half Paul Rudd and half Mom.
You mean he's not my kid?
Listen, both of you suck at math, okay? 17 years ago, Paul and I got together. I was alone, all alone.
I was in
You were up
space.
there. I
I was in
was
the stars,
sad.
baby.
Paul came over. We got going, and I got here. then we kept doing stuff because, but
I get it.
Paul Rudd is your dad. You don't owe anything to this guy.
I feel such a weight off my shoulders.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, I guess you just floated up to space without a rocket then.
I never loved either.
Hold on a second.
The only thing I love is exploring up there. This whole thing down here, it was just a facade. I wanted to have an asshole one day, and I felt like I didn't have a family to, do that. But nowadays, you don't even have to do that. I have no attachments to you whatsoever. I'm free, and Earth just says I am out in space. I'm floating, baby. I'm floating, baby. Have fun with Paul Rudd.
Well, to be fair, we probably still will have fun with Paul Rudd.
Yeah, Paul Rudd.
No, I'd be a better dad than Paul Rudd, though. If Paul could be your dad, I'd be a better dad.
I've never been to one of his birthdays.
I'm an astronaut. You know how cool it is for him to walk around school and say my dad's an astronaut? Everyone else's dad is a CPA or a policeman.
Okay.
Actually, you can pick on Paul, because I would say the astronaut. He's not totally wrong. I would say the astronaut.
All right, fine. But you know what? An astronaut is nothing next to Paul Rudd. Now you get to say that he's your dad.
Yeah, he did. They came together. He did. I love you, man.
Yeah.
And I walked on Mars.
Okay, but he did Anchorman.
Oh, he was an Anchorman.
Yes. Ooh, Clueless.
And we're not even sure if the moon landing was faked or not yet.
It was real, okay? Only Paul Rudd's in fake Hollywood productions like that.
Well,
At least they make us feel something. Old dad. What do I even call this guy?
I don't even know. I don't even remember what his name is.
This is not affecting me. I don't care about you.
I think it's, no, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So, yeah, I guess you're gonna,
Hey,
Just leaving.
then you're gonna leave.
maybe, I don't know, because I feel like we've been doing like group doctor's appointments for so long. It's like, maybe we do keep the next one and we catch up and just, I do care about you, so I just, can you have my Sunny D? I'm tired of holding it. I'm still hurt all over
Listen,
myself.
that's always good for holding just gross, tangy things. That's always good for.
Oh, what a burn. You got me.
Yeah, you can work on that one, but. It was nice, man. I mean, you did what you had to under the circumstances. You really thought she was telling you the truth, and I was your son, so.
And I know that there's no big secret here that you two weren't meeting and we're not gonna reveal a big.
Oh, no,
thing.
we haven't needed.
Yeah.
Mom, fool. You tell her. She clearly doesn't, she didn't see, she didn't, listen, things like this happen, there's clues, there's breadcrumbs, the whole time I was chopping.
17 years ago, when I was walking on Mars, I was not alone.
You said that we needed space, he was up there, he was like, oh.
There was an alien up there. I had a face hugger on me like in the movie Aliens.
It's a documentary.
It didn't me in my stomach. We got into a time machine. On arrival, in 1971, I gave birth to an alien humanoid by the name of Rod. You've completed the loop, buddy.
Are you saying that I was impregnated by your son? So you're part alien? I'm sorry.
I didn't want to have to tell you like this.
Okay, I'm sorry, but we didn't have the coolest people at the party. I mean, that is something to tell. That's really something.
Back by night, pre-flight. It's gonna be and I think it's gonna be a long night. But I don't think it's gonna get me back. I ain't gonna I'm all right.
And that's our show.
One more hand for We Have Rock. And now, without further ado, the great team, a bunch of lovely people. Before I
How are you doing tonight? All right, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do Improv for you, but we need a word to get started. Let's do something that fits in like a bag, a backpack or purse or something like that. What?
Melon.
Melon? Basketball. Melon.
So I'm growing a cucumber right now on my little porch, and I'm trying to train it to grow up this little lattice thing that I made. I don't know what a cucumber looks like. I trusted my spouse.
All right, I'm gonna train you to get up this thing. You ready to run some drills? You're not gonna survive a melon military camp. You wanna be a vine? You wanna be a succulent melon, a juicy fruit?
I thought we were gonna do archery.
What? Archery? This is melon camp. You gotta get up that vine. Come on.
Did you say melon camp? Like the guy who did this
Don't give me that melon camp song thing again. You know what this is. This is military melon camp, not like the singer.
John Cougar Melon Camp.
No, stop. I'm tired of hearing about that John Cougar melon camp at my military melon camp, okay?
You see there's a sign up on the campground that says Camp Melon Camp, no relation to the John Cougar Melon Camp.
You know the vow we take at a military melon camp.
Little Diddy.
John Peter Melon Camp reminds me of Billy Ray Cyrus. I used to be obsessed with the song "If You Break Your Heart" when it first dropped. That was like my first like adult song that I liked, like not like a kid song. I remember he came to like the casino by where I lived. I was like,
Yeah, I'm over 18. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go look at adult songs. But you're only 14. I'm so horny for music.
Hey.
Oh my god!
Hi, how y'all doing here?
Kids Bop is what we're doing. It's
Oh,
Bop.
that's good. That's very wholesome, non-cursing, kid-friendly music.
Here comes
What is that?
Don't look at my boner, Mom.
Is that? Are they? Oh my God! Are they bouncing with it now?
Oh my god, my boner's huge now. If you wouldn't say anything about it, no one would be thinking about it. I just don't want my mom to look at my boner. But stop talking about your boner in front of Mom, and she's not going to talk about it or look at it or think about it. You're the one bringing up your boner right now. I'm just trying to take precautions so Mom doesn't notice that I have a boner. But these precautions are making it so much worse. Put it away. Put it away. What do you mean?
Put it away now! What kind of music are you listening to?
Put it away.
and so my parents got me tickets there. It was like 2 days before I got my tonsils taken out, so I remember being like very nervous and going there. And the thing about Billy Ray Cyrus at the time, and pretty much now, is like he has one song that he's known for, and he like was just showman, so we didn't just lead off with "Icky Breaky Heart." I remember having like to sit there, just going through like song after song, like country standard after country standard before he got there. Then like my stomach started rumbling, and I'm like, I can't go to the bathroom because I know the second I do, "Icky Breaky Heart" is gonna come on. And sure enough, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. And like as I run out of the theater, I hear the opening chords of "Icky Breaky Heart." And I remember being like, I have.
So, doctor, I think I've had this learned response.
Yes. So let me turn my radio down.
Thank you. Every time I hear a song by Miley Cyrus, I full on poo my pants.
This is
I don't know why.
This is terrible news. You're Miley Cyrus's backup dancer.
Hands up, baby, so never too far away. Again,
Come on.
like that.
tomato plant does not have a nice little trellis because I was too cheap to buy one. So I made this like really terrible looking thing out of some like wire that you're supposed to use to make jewelry, but I never really got into making it after like all the expensive crafts. So now I have to
Merry Christmas. This is some wires that are used to make jewelry, but I never really got around to
a jewelry cola.
Yeah, I feel like, a real gift is something we can do together.
What are we gonna do together with this?
Well, it's wires used to make jewelry, but I never got around to it.
You said that already.
Yeah, so maybe we can make some kind of sculpture or art with it. It's something that can be between us.
So this is wire that you were supposed to use to make jewelry, but you just never got around to it, and now you're. Enjoy. Okay. What do you do with it? So it's wire that you used to make jewelry, but I never got around to it.
So this is why I was supposed to use to make my braces, but I was supposed to do it myself, Doc?
Exactly, yeah. It was, not originally intended for braces, but, I'm an orthodontist and I had it for jewelry and I was like, I don't know what to do with it.
We three kings bring the gift for the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
It's a bunch of
Wire within Wire reminds me of HBO, which reminded me of Sopranos, and my dad was a big Sopranos fan. This one, like, the DVDs came out, and, it was, right at the cutting edge, holy shit, you get, DVDs of TV shows. The Sopranos was, the one to get, and he had them. You remember Sopranos, it's an adult show, and I used to get caught on the computer looking at inappropriate things. So I was like, I found a loophole. If I just watch The Sopranos, my dad will think I'm into high art, and I'm just gonna cut to all, the, nudity scenes. I remember taking, into my room, and then, my dad eventually called me, where are my Sopranos DVDs? He's like, I haven't watched them. He goes, I know why you're watching. I was like, I just like the saga of Tony Soprano.
Where are all my DVDs of the Adrian Monk collection? I know why you're watching Monk seasons 1 through 6, and I think that's sick. There's no boobs in it. Oh, I know you got a thing for Tony Shalhoub as Adrian Monk. And I just, look, you're going through changes, and that's okay. But I really think you ought to go for the Sopranos DVDs or something, because Adrian Monk is, I don't know, I just feel like that's weird, and I don't want you to be, weird in front of your peers and stuff. So watch some more normal adult stuff. Hey, Mom. What? Please don't look at my boner. If you hadn't said anything I wouldn't want to look at. Oh God, I looked at it.
Hey. Oh, let me see those shalubies.
Story of mine, but Tony Shalhoub's brother is an inventor, seriously, and he invented something called the shapoopy. And what it is an invention.
Is this real?
I swear. I swear on my improv boner. Yeah, and so it's like a thing that you can pick up your dog's poop without touching things.
All right, Shalhoub family reunion. Hi, Tony, so good to see you. Congratulations, buddy. I see you on TV all the time. You got a couple Emmys.
It's good. It's good.
I invented the shapoopy.
What's that, Scott?
I invented the shapoopy. It's a little device you use to pick up your dog's poopy.
So I see you on commercials now, yogurt and stuff.
I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but it helps keep your yard pristine and go back from hurting. You don't have to bend over. You just get to pick it up. It's a little shapoopy. Comes with a little bag. It's super cool.
So you got anything in the works going on? Any movies coming up?
Not to be weird, but it was featured on Shark Tank. They did cut that episode because it turns out I didn't need the extra publicity because everyone was buying shapoopy. You know what I mean? The shapoopy. You've seen it.
Hey, Shalhoub, sorry I'm late. I, Evelyn Shalhoub, was working on a little invention of my own.
What, Evelyn? one invention of your own.
It's a bunch of wires that you use to make.
So before I forget this cucumella thing with the very fancy jewelry thing and stuff, it reminds me of one of my first gardens when I was living in North Carolina. I was also growing tomatoes, but the birds kept pecking at them, so I hung Christmas ornaments on it, like the glass red balls to distract the birds and make them think that they were pecking at tomatoes, and then fly away because they didn't get tomatoes. It didn't work at all. I just had I guess I've always just had very beautiful decorations.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
I got you some tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a bunch of wire sheep. Oh my God, you have that allergy to tomatoes. I'm so sorry.
I don't think I'm gonna eat them. I'm just gonna go try to find something else.
Oh.
This is the worst Christmas ever.
Oh! Somebody having a bad Christmas?
Santa Claus!
That's right, claws smelled like the feet we got. Did I hear a little allergic bird having a little beep beep cry that they have tomatoes for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, check out Mike's bird bag! Look at all the worms! Oh, it's favorite!
Can I talk to you for a second? Privately? Santa, will you excuse us?
Sure, I got a lot of nests to visit. You know how it is on Bird Christmas Eve. Ho, ho, ho! I forgot my words. Did I hear some bad news?
Mr. Johnson, it's in the contract. You accidentally killed Santa Claus. You now have to be the new Santa Claus.
But the Santa Claus was a bird and it was on my property and I have the right to protect my property.
You killed it. It's a Tim Allen law. If you kill Santa Claus or Santa Claus, you have to take on the role. You'll start seeing yourself transform into a bird. Nothing you will do will stop it. It's going to affect your family life greatly.
I'm gonna turn into a bird. I'm gonna turn into a bird.
You killed Santa Claus.
Okay.
So is this the new Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm your little bird and elf friend. How's it going?
Oh my God, Bernard's my bird.
Yeah, I'm Bernard.
This is all coming at me really fast, and and before, recently I didn't know that there was a You guys are making me feel like a real asshole right now. Why is What if you can't beat him?
So, when I was a kid, I lived in an apartment building and we had this terrace, it was like an open air terrace. And there were pigeons that started nesting on it. This is actually a really sad story. Why do I always do this?
All right, kids, come here. Want a bedtime story today?
Real happy one this time.
Dallas, Texas.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The limited context I have says this is not going to be
I love this one.
Is it this one?
It is. It's a historical story.
You are an important person in it. Oh no.
Gather round and give me pennies, for I charge for the song of John F. Kennedy. In a car without a top.
Oh, nobody's looking at my boner.
Birds remind me of, there was a guy who used to come around my school named Bob Dwyer, and he was like a bird expert, and we used to like go out and like catch birds, and like it was really cool. Insanely nice guy. Cut to me being like 16, 17 with my friends, drunk, and being like, let's prank call Bob Dwyer.
Look at these beautiful little birds I have caged, but it's okay because their wings were clipped before I adopted them. A really nice guy named Bob Dwyer. That was my name, right? I have a beautiful array of birds that I have rescued, and I'm just minding my own business at home, trying to live a happy life. You know, sow joy where I can.
Oh, Papa, you're the nicest guy.
Oh, shucks.
Ring, ring.
Hello, Bob Wire speaking.
Pussy.
It kind of sounds like a random person. You know what, the number's not blocked, I'm just gonna call it back.
Hello?
Hello, hi, I think I just received a very quick call from this number. I think it broke up. I only got like one word and I may have misheard what it was.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Who is this?
This is Bob Dwyer.
Fucking pussy.
FaceTime.
Let's do, yeah, FaceTime. Do it.
Okay. Hello?
Santa Claus?
I ran out of coal. I ran out of coal, and I remember what you did in 6th grade, so I'm getting you back now. I have a big backlog I have to get to.
What did you do in 6th grade?
I didn't do anything weird in 6th grade. I didn't watch any monk movies or anything.
Oh, you fur.
No, I didn't.
The word, let's see, when I was in grade, I didn't know what that word meant, and my brother would call me that all the time, but I didn't know what it meant. And I remember when I learned what it meant, because I was in the backseat of my parents' car and they were driving, and they were saying, I honestly forgot the context, they were saying something, but I said like disparagingly, and I was like, oh, whatever, I'm a pussy. They're like, what did you just say about yourself? And then they educated me about the etymology of that word and the origins of the context and when to use it and what's properly to use it and all kinds of good things.
For sure. I'm a cunt.
No! It's more important that we explain the etymology of the word organic. The man can die. The man can die.
Leave it out.
Our child just used the C word.
I know, but I think it's Santa Claus.
Tend to that.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you. Your sacrifice will not go unnoticed.
This is absolutely for me.
I know that our cunt-saved daughters, something we need to deal with, but cunt talker over here is gonna have a new Santa Claus if we don't save this.
Oh, it's so naughty.
I just heard it somewhere. It was British, I think.
Chris, I know you've been excited about Christmas all year.
Oh, boy.
We just got a notification on our phone that Santa Claus has passed away.
Oh, God. Was the driver of the car notified of the Santa Claus?
They were, and they decided to accept it.
So my client here did know that Santa Claus had been run over. Well, that doesn't mean that he ran Santa Claus over. He was just guessing. Your Honor, I rest my very thin case.
Okay. I like it. I like it. You're innocent. I like the way you talk.
Thank you, sir. I'm just a young attorney.
It's very concise. I get bored back here behind the desk
I
sometimes.
understand.
I would just like to ask that nobody look at me, the one juror with an obvious erection right now.
And so we got Bob Dyer's number, and we called him up, and I was like, "Hey, Bob, like, I found a bird, and he's really hurt. I don't know what to do." I was an asshole. I still am. I was an asshole. And he was like, so nice, like, okay, not a big deal. Like, it's wings. And I was like, yeah. And I just went, I'm just gonna eat it. And he screamed, no! And that's the last time I ever heard of Bob. That was kind of my thing in high school. We made like prank calls, and they were all really bad, but they weren't like.
team meeting real quick?
Yeah.
I didn't know that Miles was a monster.
No.
A shocking revelation.
It's, I don't know that I want Miles up before I forget moving forward.
Why not? It's great content.
I don't know. Do we believe he's changed, that he wouldn't prank call us?
There's only one way to find out. A trial.
Trial
Yeah.
of Miles? Okay.
Your Honor, Miles is basically different from when he was a child. Yes, it's just.
Basically, okay. I like how you talk. Nobody look at that juror with the erection over there.
Well, don't point it out.
Before I forget, does anyone know what a cucumber looks like? Can anyone tell me what I'm getting into? Because it's gonna grow into I saw something.
Katie, look, I know you want to talk about your cucumber, but you can't just bring it up and then just be like, oh, I'm just wondering if anybody knows about it, and then lecture about cucumelons for like 30 minutes. It's an improv show.
Okay, let's just do it on a normal scene then.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So, how are you?
I'm good, I'm dating now.
Oh, it's great to hear.
Yeah, it's cucamelon.
Oh!
You should see how big this thing is.
What?
Oh, I'm truly not gonna put Miles on trial for some reason. I'm like, why don't you read it? Oh, Michael, I want to start my monologue so halfway through the show.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone know what inside baseball means? Oh my god, I just made an inside baseball joke.
You
So
did,
inside
you did,
baseball
yeah.
that it wasn't even funny. Okay, so these birds were nesting on my chairs. And yes, there was a pigeon and she laid 2 eggs and my mom wanted to check them out. And so she did something that we've since learned you shouldn't do. She picked up one of the eggs and looked at it. Oh my god. Did you lay a few eggs?
No!
I'm your mother now. I'm your mommy.
Are you gonna buy those eggs from the Stop and Shop? Nurse them.
Never mind now, I'm gonna take them home with me.
All right, well, we have a nursing room in the Stop and Shop.
It's true.
So can we buy that?
Oh, that's great.
We're your sisters and brothers now.
Oh, no. What? Mom, you can't be serious. You can't think that those eggs are now my siblings.
If you touch an egg, they think you're its parent.
That's true, that's why we wear gloves. That is a fact.
That's why you wear gloves.
I'm nice guy Bob Dwyer, and I'm here to dispel inaccuracies. Those are.
Oh, wait, this egg is hatching.
What the fuck? I'm training my little cucumber to grow up a little thing, and so far it keeps filling up, and I have to put the vine back on.
And most of the prank calls that I made like weren't that bad. They're pretty harmless. I was just like calling people every once in a while. And be like, oh hey, I didn't know you're It wasn't a big deal. And I was actually on trial. I feel like I was pretty innocent.
I'm trying to be cool.
That's our show.
That was awesome.